My wine funnel. What is going on, guys? This is Joe Dickinson. In this video, I want to show you how to use the scripts, but then also the My Wine Funnel 2.0 app to help you guys build your direct sellers business. So this is going to be for people who want to reach out to friends, family members, acquaintances, maybe people that you have phone numbers from that you haven't talked to in 6, 12, 18 months. I've guided you, or I provided guidance on how to reach out to these people and how to start the conversation about direct sellers. Because here's what you don't want to do. You don't want to just send someone, even a good friend, but let alone someone random, just a link to go check out information. They're probably not going to look at it and ask you, if you just text them something like that, what is this and why are you sending it to me? It's all about the lead into the conversation, the pre-sale, so to speak. So what I want to do is guide you guys on how to reach out to people in your phone contacts, but also too, start thinking about your Facebook friends and your Instagram followers and people like that. Because some people might say, well, Joe, I've burned through my warm market. I got no one to talk to. Guys, I challenge you to look at your phone contacts, to look at your Facebook friends, to look at your Instagram followers, your Snapchat friends maybe. I guarantee there's people in there that you probably could either re-hit up or you haven't hit up in general. That's what this is designed to do, to allow you guys and give you guidance to reach out to those people. So here's the deal. If you go into your phone and you go to your contacts list, you probably have like two different groups of people or classifications of people. The first one would be good friends. We all have, good friends. We have their phone numbers, right? Family members, etc. But then we also have people that we haven't talked to in maybe 6, 12, 18 months. Maybe we went to college with them, or maybe we, saw them 3, 4 years ago. Whatever the case may be that you want to reach out to, it's just you're not really sure how to hit them up. So you always want to start with a conversation starter. And by the way, everything I'm showing you on this screen, you can do in the app. I'm going to show you that after. I just want you guys to understand the flow and psychology and bigger picture here. It's opening a friend or acquaintance up to seeing info, and at that moment, then sending them information on direct sellers. And I'm going to show you exactly what to send them. And then beyond that point, when they click the link open, when they're looking at information that you've sent them within this app, we can track all of their behavior. We know when they're looking at this stuff. We know when they're watching the video. So it's pretty cool. So with that being said, here's the deal. I want you to right now take 5 seconds and think about some good friends that you want to reach out to about direct sellers. And it might be people you've reached out to before and it just like didn't go well. You might not have done it the right way. But think about some people that, you think you want to reach out to, whether you want to get them involved in the club as a customer, or you're thinking, they'd be great at the business. Think about a couple of them real quick in your head. I'll give you about 5 seconds. All right, and if you got nothing, you can pause this video, open up your phone contacts. Guys, there's people in there you haven't hit up, I'm telling you. So anyways, with that being said, here's what we want to do. So here's a hypothetical. I got a friend, Jen. She's a good friend of mine. I want to reach out to her. I text Jen every so often, right? So I might say, hey, Jen, got a quick question for you when you got a sec, or when you get a sec. That's something I would say to a good friend. Probably wouldn't say it to an acquaintance, right? So if you guys have some good friends, go ahead and send a text message just like this. And by the way, I encourage you guys to edit these scripts a little bit. They're just guide points and guidelines for you guys to get the conversation started. If you would say, yo instead of hey to a friend, do it, edit these up a little bit, but this will at least give you the idea of what we're going for here. So we're going to send Jen this text message. Okay. Now, by the way, if Jen was an acquaintance, I might want to say something like this. Hey, I know we haven't talked in a while, but I wanted to get your opinion on something real quick. Or I could say something like this. Hey, I know we haven't talked in forever. I'll fix this typo, by the way, but wanted to reach out and get your opinion on a new club that I'm helping to promote. Any of those things, they're direct enough where you're not beating around the bush and they're like, why are they hitting me up? But you're also not giving too much or being too salesy. You're just asking for an opinion, right? So most people are like, yeah, sure, I'll check it out. If you say, hey, I want you to take a look at this new business I started. Like, oh, all of a sudden people might be like, hold on, is it one of those things, et cetera? And they start prejudging. So these are good lead-in texts. But let me jump back to the good friend scenario. That's probably who you guys will hit up first with the stuff you're going to learn here. So I send Jen this text. She responds back, yeah, what's up, or something like that. Like, guys, everyone's going to say something different. We can't control that completely, but it'll probably be something along these lines. At this point, I want to categorize Jen. So Jen might be a friend that like I know she just loves wine. So I might want to send her a text that says something like this. I know you love wine. Have you seen this new company that's offering wine subscriptions? I might send that to her. It's not the example here, but then when Jen responds back, you can go ahead and respond back with getting into some information. By the way, I just noticed this is a typo from one of our other systems. Don't worry about that. I'll get this fixed. But anyways, that's what you can do here. So look at this hypothetical. Hey, Jen, got a quick question for you and you get a sec. She says, yeah, what's up? I say, I think I found something you love. You got 60 seconds to check out a video. When she responds back with potentially something like this, yeah, always down to check out something new. That's when you start sending information. But you see how we led into the conversation for a good friend? By the way, say Jen was business-minded. I might, instead of saying something like this, or the example I was verbally communicating before, because she's a wine drinker, if she's a business-minded girl, I might say something like this. I found an interesting business model I want to get your opinion on. You cool to check out a video that explains. You see what we're getting at here, guys? Lead in with a first text. When they respond, hit them with, if they're good friends, one of these. Of course, I'll edit this one, so don't worry about that one, okay? And for acquaintances, when they reach out, yeah, what's up? These right here are good to reach in or good to send as well. So you can just go for the straight up ask for an opinion. And I'm not going to read this out loud, but you guys see what we're getting at here. We can ask them, hey, do you drink wine or red or white wine? Weird question, I know, but first, do you drink wine? So what you're doing is you're easing this acquaintance into giving you some info, and then based on what they say, you then will have the opportunity to be able to send some information to them when they're down to checking out some research. So these texts, there might be a few more in between before you get to that point, but what we're doing here is starting the conversation. So once we get to this third text, which is where they're down to see some information, going back to the example with Jen, when I said, okay, sweet, you down to check out a quick video, when she says, yeah, always down to check out something new, at that point, I can send her one of these links via my app and track when she opens it. So I'm going to show you guys what that looks like in the app in a second. After I get the notification, because guys, by the way, when you send these links through your app, you'll get a notification to your phone letting you know when your prospect clicks that link open. Really valuable to know that, because are they looking at it immediately? Are they looking at it 3 hours later? Are they clicking on it right now, but then also again 3 hours later? Every time they click that link, you're going to get notified of it. Really powerful to know that, obviously. And then after they do that, if they text you back after seeing it, great. If they don't, if they click the link, and you give it, say, 15, 20 minutes and there's no response, you might want to send them a follow-up text that says something like this. I saw you clicked open the link. What'd you like best about what you saw? Maybe the person hasn't clicked the link and it's been like 6-7 hours. And guys, by the way, I wouldn't, if you send the link and 20 minutes go by and they don't click it, don't freak out. Give them some time. They might be busy or at work. But if after a few hours or it's a weekend or something, you can go ahead and send them something like this. Hey, I saw you haven't checked out the link yet. When would be a good time to grab your feedback? Thank you, by the way. So the follow-up text is key. So just to recap, remember, we're going to start the conversation. Then we're going to go ahead and categorize. If they're a good friend, we're going to say something along these lines here, okay? And feel free to edit them. If they're an acquaintance and they hit you back and say, yeah, what's up? You're going to use one of these approaches or come up with your own. You get the idea here, though, okay? Once they respond back to that, you're then probably at this step where you can send some information. So say something like, okay, sweet, you down to check out a video, or all right, awesome, or hey, you cool to check out a video that explains? You guys are going to have to use your own language here based on how they're responding. But you see how this third step is asking to send some info. Once they say, yeah, sure, I'll check it out, then you send them a trackable link and know what they're doing. So it's all about the lead in here. It's very important. So let me go ahead and fire up the app now. So I'm going to stop this share, and I'm going to do a screen share on my phone. So let me just pop over here, do screen share. I will click here. We're going to go over here, click screen mirroring, and we are in. So we're going to scroll over to the app. So everything I just showed you how to do, you can do right through the app here. Give me 1 second. I'm just going to log in real quick. I'm going to log into actually Jen's because I believe this is her login. Okay, cool. So first thing is, remember the scripts I was showing you, those conversation starters? Where it says send message, that's where you access these scripts. So if I were sending that message to Jen, for example, I could click Jen, and then it says choose a message. Remember the conversation starters? Here they are. Text to good friends, text to acquaintances. I click on or select one of these two, and when I click done and click review and send, it will open the text message up, and then I can send it via text message. You know, guys, you can edit these after you click on this review and send button, okay? So after she responds, I'm going to go to good friends and then pick one of those second texts I was showing you on that scripts page, okay? So Jen, if she was a friend who likes wine, I would select that text, click review and send. The text would open up, and then I can edit it and then click send as if I would a regular text. All right, so you guys can see how it's flowing here. The app tells you, here's your first texts. Here's your second text for friends. Here's your second text for acquaintances. And then you're at this ask to send info text, all right? So you guys can use these 1, 2, 3 right here to send the information. At this point, when they're down to see stuff, it says time for you to send a link. Do this from app dashboard. So we're gonna click over into this house in the top right corner, go back to our app dashboard, see where it says send a link or send link, click there. We're gonna go ahead and pick Jen as our contact. Now, if Jen was a friend who liked wine, I would probably send them the customer-focused sizzle video, click done, and it would then spin up or send a trackable link. Now, once again, if I click review and send, it will open the text messages up, and then it'll show me the link. If I just click send, it goes to Jen. When Jen clicks it, I will then get notified that she clicked it open, okay? So that's really powerful to know when someone's watching something. That's how you do it. If Jen was a business-minded person, I might want to send her the sizzle video page that's more distributor-focused, okay? That's what that one does. Once I send her that stuff, and she checks it out, she's either gonna text me back after she does, because the actual page actually tells you to do that. By the way, if you guys wanna check out what these look, send yourself some trackable links, check them out, it's pretty cool. But after that, we wanna then follow up with Jen. So if she clicked the link and doesn't respond back, say for a few minutes, I might wanna scroll down to my follow-up text, person who clicked the link or person who didn't click the link. If she didn't, I would select that one, click review and send, and be done. Guys, do this over and over and over again. Send it, or send 5 text messages a day, etc. The cool thing is, what you guys can do is actually send this. Let me just do this. Oh, hold on a minute. I want to show you guys. You guys can actually send these trackable links via Facebook, via email. So check this out. Sizzle video distributor focused. If I were to send this to, say, my buddy, now prospect is just me for the sake of this demo, click review and send. Here we go. There's the link. I can go ahead and send this, okay? So what I'll do is, give me 1 second. See how the message just came through? I open it up. If I click on the page, it's gonna open. Let me go ahead and do this. It might not be showing me a notification because I sent it here right to myself. And it's on a screen share, but here's the deal. If you send this to a prospect, you would get notified, all right? So oh, you know why? It's because I'm logged into Jen's app. So anyways, with that being said, people can watch this, your prospect can watch this. If they click on tell me more, it's then gonna go right here and then display your information and your phone number, all right? So anyways, with that being said, I don't remember why I was showing that exactly, but it's good. I just showed you the example of the funnel. So anyways, right through there, you can then go back into your app. You can track everything that you just did. You can see all of your app contacts. And guys, what I would say, like, see, that's who I just sent it to, and I just clicked it 3 times, so it shows 3. So anyways, that's how you can do all that. So explore the app, check it out, use these scripts. They're incredibly powerful. Oh, I know what I was going to say. Do it 5-10 times a day. All right. And one other thing I'll show you. If you go ahead and just copy and paste this trackable link. So let me show you an actual example here. Let me go here, send link. Let's just do prospect again. Say we're sending this, review and send. See this link? You can actually copy this link and then paste it. So if I send this to Jen in an email, when she clicks it open, I'll get notified. Say I send this to Jen in a Facebook Messenger message. I send it to her, she clicks it, I get notified. These links get spun up and are related to the contact. So if you send, Jen's link to 40 other people, you're gonna think Jen's clicking it all those times. So make a new link for each person. I'm just telling you that you can spin up trackable links in this app, copy, and then paste them and send them throughout other social media mediums and whatnot. All right, so that being said, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Be sure to share this video, get your team members on it, and just start prospecting and do it 5-10 times a day, guys, every single day, and teach your team to do the same. The amount of exposures you'll have will go through the roof, and the people that show the plan the most in this business are going to be the ones that become the top earners and build the biggest businesses. So with that being said, appreciate you. We'll see you on the next training, and that'll be that. All right, guys. Bye.